Hey guys, Bagley Music again. Just ordered something from Ultralite Designs, got it in today. Thought I'd show y'all. It's called the Blue Torch. It's a little small alcohol stove. I actually ordered about 3 of them and got them in. Looks really good. I did one little test burn on here. Also ordered a couple of these 8-ounce cobalt bottles that you can put your alcohol in, just so it's kind of a different color. I can figure out which bottle I've got my alcohol in. Anyway, so I got both of those, and I'm going to do a little test. Got 2 cups of cold water here in a Nalgene bottle cup. Fits on the end of a Nalgene bottle, and let's see what happens. I've got about 1 ounce of fuel in there, and put a few drops around it and see what we can do. Alright, let me set up the camera. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Just add a little bit of fuel into the inside. So I got 1 ounce in there, and I'm going to drop a few drops of alcohol around the stove. And let's light this thing up and see what we can do. Lit it up earlier, and it bloomed out pretty quick. There it goes. Looks real good. There it goes. That's probably about 30 seconds or so. It's fully bloomed. And let's see what we can do here. One thing I did notice on the Ultralite Designs alcohol stove is that it doesn't have any holes on the inside. I'll show you all that here in a little bit. I've seen some other people who have made these alcohol stoves with the little aluminum bottles. It's got an interior piece. Basically, it's the top of the bottle that's inverted and goes down inside, which gives you a little pocket around the edge. I guess that's where the alcohol will kind of gasify a little bit. And this is called the Blue Torch. They have a Blue Torch Mini, which is a little bit smaller in diameter, but this one seems to be doing pretty good. Once you put your pot on top of it, which, like I said, this is a little Nalgene pot that fits right on the bottom of a cup or your little Nalgene bottle, and it seems to be going over just a little bit over the edges, but not much. So it looks like it's got a pretty good little burn pattern, and we'll see what happens anyway. But on the inside of the bottle, apparently when the alcohol gets really hot, sometimes if you have too much in there, it can start to boil up, and it'll boil up and out of the actual holes that the flame's coming out of. So I'm going to do a little more research into that, and if I need to go ahead and make a little bit of a design change by putting some relief holes on the inside, I think I'll do that. But supposedly you can put about 2 1/4 ounces inside this stove. From what I read, I just put 1 ounce in there just to see if I could get it to boil up this water, and we'll see what happens. I didn't start a timer on it, but I'll kind of ballpark it from when I started the video. Probably go ahead and annotate it, and we'll see what it does. And I'm going to go ahead and let this run real quick, and I'll be right back. Anyway, like I said, I ordered 3 of them. So, thought I'd show y'all. One looks like up a little closer. I think the holes in it are going to be probably 1/16 of an inch holes, and they're placed pretty close together. I hadn't counted the holes on them, but anyway, it's held together by 2 rivets on this particular brand. I've seen other people make these. I'm going to attempt to make some. Like I said, I ordered 3 of them, but it looked so easy on the internet that I think I'm going to go ahead and try to make it. But anyway, on the inside, it's basically got the top of the bottle where the neck is just flipped around and put down on the inside. The holes are about probably in between 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch below the top, and right about here is where the bottle starts to turn back in. The neck of the bottle starts to turn back in, right about there. Anyway, like I said, I've seen some of them where they've come in and, you know, somewhere in this area they'll put a couple of holes, maybe, you know, 3 to 4 holes, or 2 to 4 holes, and it basically just gives the alcohol somewhere to go if it starts really heating up and wanting to boil up and come out the burn holes, which is a good idea. Like I said, these don't have any. This particular brand of alcohol stove has been around for a little bit, probably at least a year or more, probably more than that. But anyway, apparently they hadn't had too many issues with it, but I think I might go ahead and put a couple of relief holes in it just in case. But anyway, well, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's not been too long, and we have a rolling boil. It's pretty good. It's got a real good flame pattern. I have noticed on several of them that people make, they tend to have the holes probably not quite as many holes on there, and it tends to make the jets shoot out a little bit further. So with more holes in it, it kind of calms the flame pattern down a little bit, and it draws it up. Oops, pulling over a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Alright. And it looks like that 1 ounce of alcohol might be starting to burn out. But the video's been going for almost 9 minutes. And it was probably a couple minutes since I started it, so we went from cold tap water to a nice rolling boil here in that short period of time. Works real well, seems to. And I was able to pick it up off the stove with my hands, so it didn't get too hot. And there it goes. It just burned out. Anyway, I thought these were pretty neat stoves. I've been looking at them for a while. Like I said, I've seen them make them on YouTube. They'll make the beer bottle stoves, and I've seen them make them out of some other aluminum type bottles, but works real well. And like I said, it got a good rolling boil going. Probably, I'm gonna guess, about 6 minutes, maybe. I'll be able to tell. Like I said, I'll go ahead and annotate it, but I like it. Looks good. Just show you what kind of alcohol. I've seen this advertised by several of them on YouTube, and that's what I used. Made some of the Super Cat heaters before. It's just a fancy cat food can, that you punch holes in, and pretty good little heater too. Inexpensive, but I think I like these a lot better. They tend to, I think, use the alcohol a little more efficiently, and anyway, work good. But this is good. It's called Heat. It's a gas line antifreeze, or you can get denatured alcohol from a hardware store or something. Either one of those works real well. They don't recommend rubbing alcohol necessarily in these because it doesn't seem to burn quite as well. But anyway, alright, we'll catch y'all on the next video. Thanks a lot for watching.